Yeah, it's your boy Ray on the mic. Let's go.
Mic check, mic check. Welcome to On the Mic with Ray White, where we share life lessons, encourage self-reflection, and equip you to take action. My name is Ray White, and I am jolly. I don't know. I'm juice, jolly, hyped that you take your time to listen to this episode today. And I imagine that you all are wonderful gift givers. Like, you know the exact gift to get to that exact person, and it will just be a delight for you when Christmas time rolls around or the holiday season rolls around and they get to open their presents that's under the tree, and you get to see their face light up because they're so excited that they were seen, heard, and felt valued on that day, and you get to watch the joy because you know that you connected with them with that gift on that particular day. I want to present you all 4 holiday gifts that you can give to your teams as an organizational leader so that they feel heard, valued, and seen in our organizations. We know that there are quite a few people and team members within our organizations that don't really feel seen, that don't feel heard, that don't feel valued. And we've seen statistics show that people who do not have a sense of belonging within the workplace don't really last that long on the team. And if they do, they become more disgruntled, more disengaged, and eventually will leave and not put out the best quality effort for the organization towards the mission. And so what we can do as leaders is bridge that gap and be the people who are helping the staff members feel like they can thrive by creating a belonging place, by seeing them, by helping them feel heard. And through that, because of the dignity aspect of wanting people to feel seen, they can feel like they're contributing to the greater part of the mission, and their gifts and talents are being highlighted because of it. So let's support each other in this work. Why hold back? Why gatekeep? Let's support each other in this work and spread this holiday cheer. Let's get to the gifts, all right? So I got these 4 gifts behind me. First one here in the bag. Let's see what we got here. Oh, by the way, most of these are kids' gifts because you know I got kids and they always be these gifts around the house. But the first one we got is binoculars, these kid binoculars right here. How can this be a gift for your staff? Vision, giving a clear vision for your team to know where they're going, the mission that they're on, and how to get there. If we as leaders provide clear vision for our team members, they're able to then sit in their seats or wherever they are in the organization and know confidently that they're going a particular direction. But if you don't provide a clear vision, if you don't provide a clear direction, if you don't know where you're going, right? People will feel lost. People will feel like they don't know what to do or how to engage with the work that's happening around them. And eventually they'll bounce to a place that they can get that type of vision and get that type of engagement to know how they can succeed within their work. So you as an organizational leader, it is your role to give the gift of vision for your team. And to do that, take a minute just to sit back and think about, what do you want the end goal to look like? What does the end state in mind look for you and your organization? And clearly articulate that. Then being able to see, based upon where you want to go, outlining how you can get there. And you can do that through your own self-reflection. You can do that by engaging stakeholders. You can do that by engaging even your teams as well, looking at data, looking at the work that you've been doing in the past, but doing that level of self-reflection to understand what is your mission, what is your vision, what are your values, and provide that to your teams so they can also see themselves in that work and feel like they're accomplishing something along the way. Gift of vision is the first one. That's what I want to tell y'all. That's the first gift that we want to give. What else is under the tree that we can give to our employees? There's another bag, a little one right here. Okay, the gift of walkie-talkies. What does this mean? Clear communication. Communicating effectively and well so your teams can know what the vision is and how they see themselves in the vision, and giving them the guidance and the direction necessary to know how to get there, right? We gotta be able to talk to one another. We gotta be able to articulate ourselves well. When we don't articulate ourselves well, when we're not clear in what our message is, if we do not take the time to truly see if what we are saying if somebody on the other end understands it, because if we don't do that, more confusion, more disgruntled, more frustration will occur, and then eventually our communication lines will completely be frazzled, right? As Donald Miller would say, if you confuse, you'll lose, and we don't want to lose. So provide the gift of communication to your team this year by sharing what it is that your vision and your guidance is, but then be able to take a step and to engage with them to understand how they are interpreting the message, the mission, the vision that you're striving towards, and see what tweaks and changes you need to make along the way. So don't forget to communicate to your staff as another gift to this holiday season. But we got some more gifts for you. Let's see. Oh, this is a big one? Ooh, who likes big gifts in the holidays? You know what I'm saying? Under the tree. Don't be peeking now. Okay, we got puzzles. Anybody good puzzle maker? And this one got dogs on it. That's cute. Puzzles with dogs on it. What does this mean? This means creating a gift of connection, gift of relationships. We as an organization, or people in the organization, are not cogs in the wheel. They're not just people you plug and play as widgets on the technology screen or your Apple or on your iPad or your Android for your Android lovers out there. They are folks that have souls, minds, spirits, hearts, emotions, all the things. And if they do not feel connected to one another and have relationships with their peers, with their one-ups, with their direct reports, then they'll continue to feel like they don't have a place in the space. They don't have a place there that they've seen and feel like they belong. So we have to be on the lookout, back to that vision, right? Another way we can use those binoculars. We gotta be on the lookout to say, how are we building relationships and connections for the staff members to feel included in the work that we're doing, and not just thinking that they are expendable individuals within the work that we do. So how do we build relationships? Yes, you can do the team building activities. I love me a good ropes course. I love me a good team icebreaker, things of that nature. But you also can set up one-on-ones. You also can set up team coffee times or lunch times. You can also just set up intentional conversations related to the work that they're doing or what's going on in the community and how it impacts them as a person and the work that they're doing. When we create spaces where people feel like they're connected to one another, then they're able to feel like they can be and bring their authentic selves if they want to within the space. And they don't have to hide any of that or try to shy away from engagement because they don't know how they will be perceived, or they don't even know they'll feel that level of connection back. So have some empathy, see people for where they are, understand that people have emotions and values too, and create spaces where they can feel connected with the work and connected with themselves so they can do great work, because that's why we're here. We want to create great work in our organizations, right? So we got connection, puzzles. Find the people, find their gifts, find their talents, find what they're passionate about, find what they are dispassionate about, right? Is that a word? Dispassionate? I don't know. Language, words, encyclopedias. Find those things, and then as you are understanding how the person works and how your team works, you can start fitting them together so that we can create a stronger bond and feel more connected and confident to do the work that you're asking them to do. So, connection, puzzles, dogs, cute. Let's do it. All right, number four, this one over here, you know, Santa's on the way. We have a toy, what's this called? Measuring tape, a toy measuring tape. How can this be a gift for your team? It is hard to know what you're striving towards if you do not know if you're succeeding in that. If you don't have a strategy and a way to measure that to see if you're progressing in the right direction or what tweaks or changes you need to make so you can be pointed to the North Star, to that vision that we talked about, right? So you as a leader need to make sure you have clear metrics, clear goals, clear outcomes, clear outputs that were related to the success of the vision and the work that you're doing. We can be doing all kinds of work, right? I could be sitting up in here in my organization doing barbecuing, right? I could be cooking up some good food, but we work in a warehouse for pushing product, right? That's two different measurements. That's two different outputs. So, and two different inputs and two different outputs. But if we know that, hey, the work that you are doing is clearly defined and has specific tactics associated with it, with metrics to show success, then it can help with prioritization. It can help with, again, engagement and connectivity. It can help with knowing exactly where we're going and how people can see how well they are doing. Because we are a little bit competitive people. We like to know if we are going the right way or not, but it's hard to do that if you don't know what direction you're going in. So be clear, by providing a strategy and metrics associated with that strategy, utilizing SMART goals, utilizing theories of change, utilizing any strategic management processes to help you clearly define, put your vision into action, and help people and find the right people connected, right, in the puzzle to move to that greater vision. So get clear on what it is that you're striving towards and how you're measuring and keeping yourself and others and the whole organization accountable towards that, and then being able to regularly check that on whatever cadence that makes sense for that strategy. So how you can do that? Well, again, once you define what you're looking for and defining the vision, then define what the outcomes are going to be, start tracking the metrics, start tracking the tactics related to that, and set expectations so people know how they can be successful within that space. All right, so we got the vision with the binoculars, we got the walkie-talkies for communication, we got the puzzle for connectivity, we got the measuring tape for strategic measurement, and that's it, right? That's it, right? I think that's it. Is that it? Oh, hold up. Santa leave another present back here? Oh my word. We got 5. We got 5 gifts that you can give to your staff. What's in here? This is a plant. Ooh, you know what? I know what this is. The gift of growth. We are just like plants, y'all. We are human beings that are growing. I mean, literally, you start from a toddler, from a baby to toddler to child to young adult to a full-grown human being, and all that is growth. And because of the growth that it takes for us to be just humans, we have to consider that people need to grow within our organizations. So just because somebody enters the organization day one, they're not gonna figure out exactly how to reach the vision and the tactics that you're striving towards if you don't give them a chance to grow, if you don't have a learning and development strategy associated to help them achieve the success and the goals that you are expecting them to have, or the relationships that you're expecting them to have. These things, and we as humans need to grow, and we need to be watered, we need to be fed, we need to be checked in on a regular basis, because if we don't, we'll fizzle out and unfortunately no longer be in existence, or for our organizations leave, right? We'll bounce. So we'll have more disgruntled and more departures within our departments because people don't feel like they're growing in that space. So as a leader, give the gift of growth. Provide an opportunity to ask your team members, communicate with them, and say, what do you need to be successful? How can I help you achieve that? Are you getting what you need in the work that you're doing? Or do you need more? Or hey, there's this conference, or there's this book, or there's this conversation happening over here. Let's go have the conversation and come back and let's reflect on it and see how we can implement that work within our spaces. And then as you are providing these learning and development opportunities, whether they are formal through training or informal just through conversation and question asking, you can then add that to the measurement of the success of your organization to say, if we do this type of learning and development tactics, it will help us strategically and tactfully execute the goals that we're striving towards to the vision that we are looking to create as an organization. Y'all see, man, these 5 gifts are pivotal for our capabilities and our abilities to create a thriving organizational workplace. And while you can be really strong in one of these, 2 of these, 3 of these, we have to be able, whether through ourselves, whether through a team of people, to create the space where we can have these 5 gifts given to our staff members. And we're constantly thinking about how can we not just give these around the holiday season, but also give it throughout the year, and more particularly throughout the duration of the life cycle of your employees and of your staff. If you want a strong team, if you want to have a strong organization, consider these 5 gifts as a part of your leadership development, a part of your leadership goals. Create these spaces, create these opportunities for your teams, and watch your teams thrive. I would love to be a thought partner in supporting you in developing these 5 areas within your leadership. If you drop in the comments below, how are you implementing these tactics and implementing these gifts to your team members? What does that look like for you? And what support would you need into developing these things as well? Because we got to be able to integrate these as a part of our leadership dynamic and then showcase that through our actions so that our teams can feel like they belong and thrive. So I would love to hear from you. What 5 gifts are you wanting to implement today, this year in 2024 as we look to the upcoming year? And how can I help you? What will be some ways that we can support one another through that too? In the link in the description, I have a opportunity where we can jump on a call and we could talk about what are some strategies and tactics to support you through that in the coaching program that I have. And I just want you to be successful. I want you to all to feel like you are capable and confident to bring these things to life so your team members can feel connected and engaged as well with themselves and the relationships and the work that they're doing, all right? If you like what you see, right? Please subscribe to the YouTube, please subscribe to the podcast. I would love to hear also through the comments what aspects that you like and enjoy and want to make connections with. Happy holidays, take care of you, take care of your family and loved ones, and I'll check y'all in the next episode. Peace.